In the deep frontier, a human hunter acts as a biomechanical extension of his armor, moving through hostile terrain with one objective: hitting daily quotas. Survival in this military system relies on psychological conditioning. The logic is brutal. Hesitation gets you killed, so the base trains you to strip away independent thought until you stop questioning the hunt. That conditioning holds until he corners a high-yield alien target. She has the speed to escape, but instead of running, she drops to the ground and wraps her body around her child. It is a moment of pure friction. For the first time, the hunter hesitates. That small gap in his programming allows a buried sense of empathy to override his reflexive training. That hesitation comes with a price. A predatory beast lunges from the rocks, ignoring the hunter to strike at the alien child. Before he can think, the hunter throws himself into the path of the beast, taking the blow meant for the small one. He wakes up in a cave, his armor shredded. Rather than leaving him to die, the alien woman heals him using a native biological mechanism. He was trained to see a target, but he wakes up to find a savior. For a mind built on the logic of the kill, the sight of a pest repairing its hunter is a glitch in the system he can't ignore or override. As the hunter regains his senses, he looks for an exit, expecting to find himself trapped in the savage den of a beast. Instead, he sees a home. A fire pit sits in the center, surrounded by polished bone tools with precise, intricate carvings, all arranged neatly on a smooth stone floor. In the corner, he finds small bones tied together with fiber. These are toys. They represent a society that values the development of its young and possesses a sense of leisure that exists far beyond the baseline of raw survival. This domestic reality contradicts everything the human empire claims about these beings. To the base, they are nothing more than low-intelligent, dangerous pests. The hunter looks at the tools and the fire pit and realizes the foundation of his mission is a lie. He isn't a protector, he is an invader. When the hunter returns to the base, the humming generators and cold metal walls feel different. He is seeing the Empire's machinery through a perspective he can no longer switch off. This animated diagram shows the data dashboard the captain uses for processing. Living beings are converted into numerical yield values, tallied on a tablet as standardized energy units for the Empire. The captain points to a specific marker on the abdomen of a glowing body she had been nursing. In the logic of the quota, this translates directly into a higher energy density for the processors. That night, the hunter makes his choice. He navigates the blind spots of the base patrols and sneaks into the restricted central sector to find the surviving mother. He finds the child curled up inside a glass cage. As the hunter breaks the lock, the child clings to its mother and lets out a soft, broken cry, a sound of pure vulnerability that no human on this base has ever shown him. Their escape route leads through the central processing tanks. Entire rows of bodies float in glowing liquid, tagged with labels and dates, like inventory in a warehouse. The binary world of his training has collapsed. As he looks at the flickering lights of the base, he sees the extractive machine for what it is, an engine of consumption that labels everything it touches as a resource. By dawn, they reach the alien ruins. Collapsed structures and dead fire pits sit in the dust, marking the end of a community. The survivors gather in a circle, their hands glowing with blue light. The alien woman leads a communal ritual, producing a deep vibration that resonates through the ground, a shared weight of grief for everything they've lost. The morning is interrupted when a surviving young male steps forward. He points furiously at the hunter, demanding blood for the destruction of their home. The mother steps between them. Through sharp words and gestures, she communicates with the male until his hand lowers. It is a fragile, deliberate truce, born from a choice to stop the cycle of violence. In this circle, the hunter sees a level of emotional complexity that his own commanders lack. He recognizes that the capacity for collective mourning and forgiveness is the clearest sign of a civilization. The roar of engines signals the arrival of the base forces. The captain is there with mechanized soldiers, ready to reclaim the survivors as property. The hunter makes his final move. He steps between the captain and the survivors, draws his blade, and aims it forward. As the captain prepares to fire, the desert floor erupts. The planet's ecosystem, moving in harmony with the survivors, sends massive subterranean beasts through the surface to overwhelm the mechanized forces. The walls the hunter once guarded protected a system, not a people. Watching the survivors disappear into the safety of the rocks, he recognizes the first thing he has ever truly chosen to defend.